You are listening to Herbal Marie, a podcast about herbs and home remedies to heal yourself. All advice shall be considered suggestions. Please research all herbs before using and discover ways to feel better and be well. Thank you for joining Herbal Marie on this herbal adventure. Together, we are exploring each card of the Herbal Tarot deck by Michael Tierra and Candace Canton. As stated in their wonderful book, The Spirit of Herbs, the Herbal Tarot is a useful introduction to the art of herbalism, as well as to the mysticism of the tarot. The symbolism of these beautiful cards offers us understanding on so many levels about the healing messages of our plant friends and how these plant beings can be teachers and healers of body, mind, and spirit. The tarot helps us to see the greater truths and guidance that dwells within our own heart space, that we can call upon for greater balance, helping us take responsibility for our own lives and creations. Through its symbols, our own inner knowing and understanding are revealed. Today, we are going to focus on one card of the Herbal Tarot and its featured herb. We will talk about its spiritual and medicinal properties, the dose and preparation. We'll talk about the keywords and meaning of the card, along with its herbal allies. Then we will end the podcast with an affirmation. An affirmation is a vibrational prayer said over and over again each day so that a more positive and healing energy can be manifested for body, mind, and spirit. So, are you ready to explore and expand? Great. Let's connect with the Herbal Tarot. Today, we are talking about the tarot card Strength. The featured herb that we are going to get to know better is Cayenne. Hey, what's up? We're moving along on our tarot journey. I'm so excited. We're talking about strength today. And I don't know about you, but I could always use some, a little more strength in my life. The other day I was trying to open up a jar. I was like, what's up? # old lady. But we're not actually going to be talking about brute strength today. We're going to be talking about inner strength. So the last card that we did was the Chariot, and it was all about balancing and having a drive and willpower, and he was really amazing. And today we're still gonna go off of that, and it's about balancing, but it's also about getting that beast inside you balanced, I guess. So you know what, I don't even know why I'm trying to talk. Let me just tell you what I found out on the internet. What I learned in my research about strength, number 8, strength. This is the card that usually has a lion on it and a graceful, beautiful woman who has tamed the lion. Well, the strength card is all about owning your power, owning your strength and owning your power, facing your challenges and fears, and taming the beast within. So get that balance, take charge with energy, not force. We're going to move things with energy now with the strength card in the tarot deck. So when you get it in your readings, if we pull this card upright, it's going to be referencing to your strength, to your courage, to your persuasion, to your influence, to your compassion. When you get the card upright, it's either acknowledging or suggesting that you channel your inner strength and be determined. You've got that inner calm going on. You can control situations with your energy and you can overcome your fears, your doubts, your anger. You can use forgiveness and love, and you can enjoy your vitality and your strength and your power and all that good stuff. When it comes up upside down, reversed in a tarot reading, the strength card is kind of like asking you, like, where is your inner strength? You better check yourself. Is it lacking, or are you kind of being obnoxious with it? Are you having some self-doubt, maybe some low energy, just crazy ass raw emotions? Are you the beast? If you get this strength card reversed, it might be asking you, are you the beast? Are you the problem? Or do you need more courage and more confidence? Do you need to restore your energy levels? So when you get it reversed, it's saying don't lash out, don't act aggressive. What you need to do is channel that raw emotion. Balance, face your fears and challenges, and find your strength and power. Yes, I need more power, more power. But yeah, like sometimes it's like, yo, you better check yourself. Like, are you actually just trying to make things happen in your life, like by pushing and forcing and being obnoxious? Like, do you have too much power? Are you breaking stuff? All right, so that brings me to the card that I'm looking at, this strength card. So I am looking at the Herbal Tarot strength card. And this woman, there's no lion on this card, okay? There is a woman in a nice violet lavender dress, red cape, red hat, and she is by this huge stone column that she literally is just like putting her hand on, kind of, and like just gave it a little push. And that whole big thing is just cracking in 3 pieces and falling to the side. Like, she's not strained. It's not like I was yesterday when I was trying to move the washing machine, just putting my hips in it. Like 1 inch, we're going to move this thing. And I did it. But she's I should have called her. And she could have just like put a finger on it and the thing would have like just slid across the floor. So she's exhibiting to me that it's like, if we're focused, if we're aligned and we're using our energy in the right way, we don't have to strain ourselves. We don't have to throw our back out. We can start influencing our lives and situations with our energy. So it's a really cool card to look at. Then there's a cayenne pepper plant growing in front of her, and there's like 4 peppers on it, a little itty bitty one, and 2 that could grow some more, and 1 that we could pick today. We could have some cayenne pepper today. I love cayenne. I don't know about you, but during the winter, it's one of my favorite spices or herbs to supplement with. Like, I actually do take cayenne pepper in a capsule because it warms me up and I love it so much. So I'm excited to connect with cayenne and the strength card. I'm going to grab The Spirit of Herbs by Michael Tierra and Candace Canton, and we are on page 40, y'all. We're going to read this whole book together eventually. I'm excited. I'm totally looking forward to this new year hanging out with you. So if you haven't got this deck yet, I highly recommend you do. You can turn to page 40 if you bought the book with it too, and read along. So cayenne, Capsicum annuum, is the herb that we're going to connect with, and the card is strength. It says Leo, so this is in the sign of Leo. Very interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to read straight from it. So by using the strength of love, the woman is able to push over the blockages and resistances she encounters within herself and in her life. So hello, symbolism. We're actually not going to be pushing over columns. What that column is symbolizing is bullshit. It's the blockages, it's the resistance in her life, and she's able to just sort of clear the space, get it out of her way by using the power of love, the strength of love. So Leo, The ruler of this card is the sign of fiery self-expression. The woman wears a red cape, symbolizing this energy. And the purple dress represents her inner wisdom, which guides her to use her strength in a wise way. From the 7, the Chariot, she has learned how to be clear as to what her true desires are and can now direct and control them as opposed to their controlling her. Okay, I just love this so much because it's like, yeah, like the Chariot did teach us all how to focus. What do you want? What brings you joy? What makes you happy? What are your goals? And now she, being so direct and wise in her wisdom, can control them instead of letting her desires control her. Yeah, girl, get it. She knows that she cannot employ imposing brute force to manifest her goals. She knows better. For this will only bring back to her the same resisting energy. So yeah, what we put out, we get back. And it's like, if you start resisting and pushing against the flow of the water, all that power is just going to push right back at you, right? You push against the flow of the universe, then you're like literally fighting the entire universe. So she knows this. She knows she doesn't want to just be a brute. All right. So her internal fires and the healing heart energy are her tools. With the help of the infinite, as symbolized by her figure 8 hat. Okay, yeah, it's a figure 8. I see it now. She knows the path she must take to manifest clearly her creative images. So, with the help of the infinite, with the help of spirit, of divine will, she knows the path she must take. She has her vision. She's wise enough now to know how to use her energy, and she can manifest clearly her creative images, the things that she wants to manifest in her life. She can do it now because she understands how everything's working. I don't know. She's my hero. Yes, she is absolutely my hero. I just did with the podcast Herb Oracle 105 universal laws. So I feel like personally now it's like the perfect time for me to connect with this tarot card strength because I've done my homework. I've done my research. I've dove into like things I didn't even know I wanted to. But what I came back with was a greater, broader understanding of how the universe works, how energy works, and how I can actually manifest what I want a whole heck of a lot easier than I was going about it before. So shout out to the strength card and that purple gown representing the wisdom. I'm feeling you, girl. And I think we all need to tap into this energy now. Starting a new decade, a new year. What's up, 2020? Now is the time, to just allow things to beautifully unfold in your life. And so what's the best advice about that is to stop resisting. Stop resisting, like the strength card said. Stop employing opposing brute force and just allow your goals to manifest because you're using your internal fire and your healing heart energy. So I'm loving it. I am loving it. All right, let's get to know Cayenne Pepper here. Hey there, you beautiful lovelies. Just want to take a moment to mention all the kind-hearted people who directly support this podcast. Shout out to my patrons on Patreon. Shout out to my listener support sponsors on Anchor Radio. And shout out to my donors via PayPal on herbalmarie.com. Holy crap. You literally put the validation into my granny panties and add passionate fuel into my green heart. There are hundreds of podcasts on Herbal Marie and Herb Oracle, and I dedicate them all to you. Thank you so much. So you gotta love it. The herb of power, Cayenne. And it is powerful. Oh my gosh, did you ever chop cayenne peppers and then you've washed your hands, but then you stick a finger in your mouth later or your eye and you're like, what? It's still hot? I've washed 13 times with soap and it's still there. You cut a pepper so hot it takes your breath away. I mean, it is the herb of power. Absolutely. So spiritually though, from the Spirit of Herbs book, the spiritual properties says that cayenne pepper is an herb whose spicy, fiery nature is both stimulating and rallying to the inner resources of power so that one can overcome internal stagnation, blockages, and fears. It has the capacity to open the heart center while allowing one to remain in control of it. So energetically and spiritually, it helps, like the strength card suggests us to do, overcome our fears, overcome our blockages. And sometimes that means it's inside of us, right? It's internal stagnation. Something is blocking our energy, manifesting in our life. Well, surprise, surprise, it's inside of us. So energetically, spiritually, cayenne pepper, cayenne, the herb of power, helps overcome that. And yeah, if you've ever taken a capsule of cayenne pepper, you'll feel it. You will. You'll feel it. You'll feel your blood moving warmer. You might feel it in your chest a little bit. You might feel your stomach hot. You get used to it. Start out small, y'all. Start out small, y'all. And then as you get used to it, you can take a little bit more. The medicinal properties of cayenne. It is stimulating, warming herb. It's a stimulating, warming herb that aids digestion and is primarily useful for all circulatory problems, heart pains, cold extremities, excess mucus, varicose veins, and hemorrhaging. It can also be used to stimulate inner immune reserves to overcome developing colds, flu, and fevers. It serves as a natural stimulant to help overcome tiredness and fatigue and to raise vitality. It is excellent to use for arthritic and rheumatic problems. So disclaim out the wazoo. It says, do not take this herb if you are too run down. Interesting. But yeah, it definitely does. I love it for the circulation because don't you just get, if those, shout out to my cold old ladies. Don't you sometimes just want some heat in your hands? Well, cayenne pepper will help get the blood moving, help your circulation, support your heart. I love that it removes excess mucus and helps varicose veins and heart pains and all types of stuff. Don't take it if you're too run down. That's what it says. All right, so the dose and preparation. Put a little cayenne in a pouch and feel its warm, ethereal energy fill your being. Visualize heat and fire rising up in you and warming your heart. Allow any stagnation, any stagnancy to be melted away and transformed into unresisting love. The herbal essence may be taken during the day when the sun is high in the sky to further augment the power of fire within. Medicinally, cayenne can be taken in capsule form, 2 or 3 000 capsules per day, or as needed. And yeah, you should wait till the sun is high in the sky to take cayenne. You don't really want to take it on an empty stomach in the morning, and you don't want to take it too late in the day. Take it when the sun is high in the sky, and just acknowledge that you too are augmenting the power of fire within, and give blessings to the sun. Say hello to Father Sun, and allow any stagnation inside of you to be melted away and transformed into unresisting love. Can I hear that again and put it on a Post-it note? Unresisting love. That's what we want to fill up our being with. Yeah, absolutely. And side note, I made a hair oil with cayenne. I just put cayenne powder and oil, let it sit for 6 weeks, forever. And I rub a little bit of that on my scalp when I'm feeling like I just want some stimulation. It helps with hair growth, warms me up. I like it. Don't don't put your eyeball on my scalp. You'll get burned. All right, so anyways, that is cayenne, the herb of power. It's good for so much in our body. It helps our circulation, and it helps with our energy all around, removing that stagnant energy, whether we're talking about just the fact that our blood doesn't pump good enough and our feet and hands are cold and our veins, right? Think about it, supporting yourself like that, but also spiritually and energetically. If there is something that, is stagnant and resisting manifestation in our life, let's call on our herbal ally, Cayenne, to help us in spirit to remove the blockages. And so when we pull this card in our tarot reading, just to recap, it's going to be about breaking through personal and outer blockages. It's going to touch upon our courage and strength to face outer challenges. It might be suggesting to us that we need to open to inner power and self-love. If you want true power in your life, it's going to come from within you. It's going to be about self-love. Cayenne and the Strength card might be suggesting that we need to look at dominating and controlling tendencies and warming up inner coldness, and also strengthening inner vitality. So if you don't have access to cayenne, the other herbal allies that are very similar in nature are mustard seeds and black pepper. So if you can't handle cayenne for whatever reason, because the shit's intense. It's the herb of power. If you can't handle cayenne, maybe try some black pepper and affirm to yourself, as we will affirm and end this podcast today. Affirm to yourself, I affirm the strength of my heart. My power is one with divine spirit. Ooh, take a deep breath. Let it out. I affirm the strength of my heart. My power is one with divine spirit. I affirm the strength of my heart. My power is one with divine spirit. I affirm the strength of my heart. My power is one with divine spirit. And And so it is. Thanks again for joining me on this Herbal Tarot adventure. And much love and many thanks to Michael, Tiara, and Candace Canton for creating these beautiful cards. You can definitely enhance your fun by owning your own copy of the Herbal Tarot and its book, The Spirit of Herbs. And you can purchase the deck, the whole set, the book and the deck, directly from the East-West School of Planetary Herbology by visiting them at planetherbs.com. That's planetherbs.com. And I'll see you again next time.